does the platform matters? Because I feel like Ninja has his fans, his community is going to follow him no matter where he goes, right? He could go to a random joeschmo.com streaming website. Except Mixer, I guess. But you know what it is? I think it's more of easy access for people to find you. Yeah. I personally think YouTube is the easiest one out of all the platforms because, or maybe Facebook, I don't know.
Everybody has a YouTube account.
Because a YouTube account automatically on Android devices, right? And also on iOS devices.
If you have a Gmail account,
yeah. Like you can't avoid it.
Yeah, so I think it doesn't really matter. He could go anywhere, man. You know?
Yeah, I mean, he's so big that it doesn't really matter. Like, I remember me and Bijan talked a while ago about, like, the sky's toast, and I was like, dude, it doesn't matter if these people sign these deals with these platforms.
I mean, the other thing...
When they come back, they're going to get all their audience back because it's going to be headlines. Go ahead, Bijan.
I think the other piece of it... Yes, you're right. Homecoming streams are huge. The other piece of this, as far as Facebook gaming goes, which I think is a really interesting thing to bring up, they've only just signed their first exclusive streamer from Twitch. I think it's King Richard. I want to say,
Richard,
yeah, he's the only one who signed an exclusive deal with Facebook Gaming. Everyone else on the platform who they've signed can also stream on Twitch or YouTube, whatever they feel like, which I think is very, very interesting.
You know who needs to get signed? After you said that, they should try to get Daquan and Hammonds because they've been MIA for.
Interesting.
And I think that if they unveiled, whether it be on YouTube or Facebook, it would be double the news because it's like where these guys been for like the last 6 months, even more than that, because they've been like on a hiatus for God knows how long. We don't even know if they're even alive at this point, the TSM boys. That might be a nice little play for them. Go ahead, Bijan. I know you were going to say something before I cut you.
No. I mean, I think it's interesting. I mean, I'm sure the other thing about the conversation around big streamers and streaming culture is like burnout is real.
Oh yeah.
I had some sources mention to me that like Ninja, part of the reason that Ninja left initially was because he didn't feel like he could take a vacation and Twitch wasn't really listening to him.
Of course not.
And like that's a huge problem. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Daquan is probably
ongoing.
That's not even healthy.
Yeah.
That's not healthy.
No, but I mean like what are you gonna do?
You need to take a break. I think I've been creating content for a long time and I'm always taking my breaks, man, especially like during the holidays and stuff, right? Because after a while, dude, you don't know what else, like mentally it's not even healthy, man.
You know what's special about your content, Danny?
What?
Is your content doesn't need to be live. So you can have built-in breaks very easily because your content, it generates views for you while you sleep. Where it's like if you don't have a massive YouTube channel like, you know, like a Ninja or a Pokemon, like unless you're streaming, like you're not earning money, active money live. I mean, Harris Heller would say, hey, stream like 3 days a week and then make content either 4 days a week. But Narz, you're in the grind right now as a streamer and content creator. And you've been like streaming, I think almost every day at this point. How's been like your journey right now trying to go, being full time?
It's close because I have to be honest with you. Like, if you're thinking about streaming and being a content creator, there is a balance. And to Danny Penna's point, like, if you're going to be streaming, you have to stream. Like, you can't stream every day. And the problem is that Harris Heller said it perfectly. You don't grow while you're live. You grow when you're offline. And so a lot of the times you have to be creating content offline that people can then go to afterwards. And I wanted to point out that, like, with Ninja going with Twitch is kind of like a precursor to what to expect for his career in the future. He could have gone to YouTube, and Danny's right. YouTube is big bucks, big business, but they're not just gaming. They're everything. They're makeup, they're cosmetics, they're anything you could watch is on YouTube. The fact that Ninja chose Twitch means to say that he has some really overreaching probably expectations for himself and for Twitch, considering that 2020 is the year that Twitch really needs to step it up, or they're literally going to fall right behind of YouTube. They're not making a lot of money like YouTube is with their advertisement dollars because they're strictly just about gaming. So I'm hoping that, yes, Ninja got some equity onto this, but I'm hoping there's a Ninja show that comes out of this.
Yeah, I'm sure they guarantee that. And I'm sure like he's going to get like, I'm sure he got a sweetheart deal on subs and bits and ad revenue. I'm absolutely certain they're going to add him. They're going to put him in all their ads. Like they're going to grow his brand. Like he would not, like in a way that YouTube really can't like off.
I don't know about that, dude. Like to say the statement that Twitch is gonna grow Ninja's brand like YouTube couldn't. I think that's actually the opposite.
No, I don't think YouTube couldn't. I don't think YouTube would. They don't do the kinds of.
I don't think so because like you look at YouTube, right, and their top 1% of partners like an MKHBD, Marquez Harvest anymore.
Yeah.
He has his own shows. PewDiePie, he had his own shows. Like their select partners that they partner with, they actually make them more into modern celebrities than the actual like Twitch star, right? Because they actually give them different shows to do. Like Twitch doesn't really care about establishing like original IP. You stream, that's good enough for us.
But you know what? One thing that I know that Microsoft is really good at promoting stuff to the mainstream. So they were the ones that was pushing Ninja to go to like Jimmy Fallon and like mainstream.
Yeah.
I don't see that with Twitch.
They don't care.
They don't care about that. YouTube could be that same company. It's exactly like Mixer, Microsoft, that could push Ninja to go to like the mainstream, to like the E channel, to like Jimmy Fallon, those late night shows, to Ellen, like those type of things, right? I don't see that. I do not see that with Twitch at all, man.
See, I don't think that's true because I think this is the other thing. Like 2020 was supposed to be Twitch's year. Like they started taking out billboard ads. They were putting they're putting their people in front of like new audiences, and they were like, yeah, exactly. And this is the thing that they're going to continue doing. And I'm sure Ninja wouldn't have signed on if he didn't think that was also going to be the case. Because like the Ninja brand is like already in Walmart. It's he's already done Times Square. You know what I mean? He's like done all of these things, but I really don't think he would have. Like, I don't think he made a mistake going back. You know what I mean?
Like Bijan. So that reference that you said right now with like them putting people having their billboard campaign, YouTube was doing that with their partners before. There were plenty of billboards out here, like in the Soho area. There were partners featured on there. Like pretty much Twitch is going to try to do whatever YouTube does. I think that the reason why they can't grow him that way is because the inherent nature of how content's consumed on Twitch, which is in that live format, which like you can look at Ven, right? No one's really watching their pre-recorded stuff that's retapings, right? It's only the live stuff, and even then it doesn't get as much engagement. Whereas like YouTube, like I think Scare PewDiePie, which is using like the biggest part on YouTube, for example, bad example, but had like 40 million views like the first episode. I don't know, man. I think also
I don't think you're wrong. I mean, I don't think you're wrong about YouTube's reach and about like
what they have a better ad product, right? Because they can dish out ads on the platform to so many different people. Like just in gaming, 240 million users on the platform just for gaming. But you can send that out to anybody, whereas Twitch only has it's like 15 million active or something like that, like concurrent users.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're wrong. What I think is like, I think for an individual creator, Twitch, I think Twitch may have offered him a better deal in that specific regard, because like I think YouTube may not have been able to promise him like, oh, we'll put you on billboards. You know what I mean?
You're both saying the same thing. Pretty much.
Kind of. I was like, okay.
It's sort of all the proof. Gabe has all the proof to back you up, Bijan. He's pretty much saying the same thing.
No, I know exactly.
Twitch. I'm fighting for YouTube. He's fighting for Twitch.
No, I think YouTube is a much better proposition.
Yes, it's the best fucking platform.
But I'm also saying I think for an individual, it's like it makes a lot of sense. Like it's like doing like the cool indie film instead of like the Marvel blockbuster. Bruh. Like they do different things for you.
Bro, you could collab. There are so many great YouTube partners that are across.
You can still do that. Like
Like when you
even TV networks, TV networks that have a lot of YouTube content, a lot of them don't have Twitch Twitch channels. They can easily go to YouTube.
Live views are overinflated.
I agree with you, Gabe. I agree with you.
So overvalued.
Yeah.
Like live views.
All the same thing.